Hello, my name's Mr. Moose, and welcome back yet again to Hessra Disneyland. This time, I promise, it will be a much more all-around better video. I've done a lot of work in the park, a lot of work, and I'm nearing completion of Main Street USA. I have like maybe 2-3 buildings left, and then I can start working fully on things like Frontierland, Tomorrowland, and the attractions that are going to be in there. I have an idea of what I'm going to put in there, but we'll get to that later. Anyways, enough of me rambling. I think it's about time we get into the park and get into some of the magic. Anyways, yeah, so we did the front entrance plaza. Obviously, we're missing a lot of things. The planters are bare. There's only some fencing around, but we do have these large, beautiful purple trees, from N7's tree thing. Very handy, very useful. I'm definitely using a lot of those. Then we also have this gazebo. I stole it from Elliott Hill Park, but I don't know. I was just thinking, what can I put here? And the gazebo I don't know, it just fit. Oh, autosave has a very good GPU, but not a very good CPU, so autosave is a bit of a bitch. I think I need to get more RAM, maybe, to fix that. I'm not sure, I'm not a computer geek. Anyways, here we are. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna hop into Tegged Cam. Well, nah, it's fine as is. These were taken, inspiration was taken heavily from the original Disneyland. Instead of being curved, though, they are straight. But yeah, very similar. Very ornate but generic, which I love. I also have a lot of TMTK in this area. We have obviously the big TMTK fence and some string lights, but the string lights are TMTK. And we have the, I don't know what you'd call these. I know there's a word for them, but I'm not sure. And just a couple attendants. I haven't filled it, I'm probably going to. And then, yeah. It's definitely Disneyland. We did switch out the windows on the spire for the train station, and the train station itself, I'm not sure if this was in the last episode. The train station itself has been fixed. It is no longer really small. It has been made up to be more like the original, because it makes more sense to me, and I honestly like it a lot more now. It's very unique, very original, but it just seems better. So you can go that way or this way. We're gonna go this way because this is the more completed way. And the second you enter into Main Street USA, you have the Disneyland City Hall. Now, I believe in the last episode, this was halfway completed. We did complete it, and I'm very happy with it. It's a lot smaller than the other ones, but that kind of runs for this park. It's supposed to be a lot smaller. We also have the little wing-off bathrooms over here that I love, and some posters. These are all taken from the Disney America project. All that TMTK was uploaded to the workshop. I did fix this. You might recognize this building. It was over on the other side. Right now it's over here. This is the last little bit of Main Street USA I have to finish. Just this bit. After that, it's gonna be capped off, completed, done. Obviously, last episode we just had this side done, and this time we have this side done. So, coming up, normally there is the Emporium, and it has something similar to this, where, like, the dome that comes down, there's a balcony. I wanted this to be much more original, and it is, a lot of it's inspired by Tokyo Disney Sea, in terms of, like, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, instead of being like Main Street USA in Disney World, it takes, instead of being exactly a replica or something, it takes more inspiration from Shanghai Disney, Mickey Avenue, can't speak, in terms of, like, there are varied types of buildings instead of just American, but most of them are American, but some of them are going to be a little more, like, this is obviously a more New York-y type building, and then the rest of them are more, yeah. Then we also have, like, this little bit, like, just, it's all the little, like, nooks and crannies and bits and bobs that make these Disney projects just so full. The only thing with this building is that it just seems like it's lacking. I'm probably going to go back and edit it and make it a lot more detailed. I know I say detail, like, Yeah, a lot. Take a shot every time. I can't. I'm under 21. What the hell? I'm sorry. You've seen all this side. This building did change a little bit. Other than that, this is all exactly the same. So we just got to go back and see. We have a small candy shop, the Main Street Motors. I'm not sure what this is going to be yet. A small little cafe, and the Hightower Hotel. That's all that's on this side. One of the things that I do when I'm building is, so this one obviously has bits of it taken from the reference, but other than that, it's completely original. This building is referenced, sort of, but not really, from a Disney and build a building in Disneyland. My lord, but it has a lot of originality to it. Same with this one. The Main Street Motors. The only thing that was really like taken was like the opulent bottom with the car in the window. The rest of it is 100% original. This building is 100% original. This building is actually stolen from one of my older projects. It's the stolen entrance building to a very small park I did. That's actually in the workshop, I think. Yeah, if you look in my workshop. But it's supposed to just be a small cafe. I haven't gone back and finished all the detailing here yet. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have to play, so I want to go ahead and get an episode out. And then the most opulent building over here is the Hightower Hotel. If you are a true Disney nerd, you know what Hightower Hotel is, and you will get the reference, but otherwise it's kind of go right over your head. It's basically the main character in the Disney Sea Tower of Terror is something Hightower. But yeah, that kind of caps off Main Street USA. It's done, guys. With the exception of, I might add another building right here and move the tree, but I'm not sure. I honestly kind of like how it just opens off and caps off. And then obviously over here, I need to do these buildings, and they're gonna be awful. They're gonna be very large buildings. It's gonna be like doing the City Hall again, and the City Hall was awful. But yeah, everything else is just gonna be really minor updates. Things like obviously the main plaza is the same. We added this little bit down here to the other side. You may notice the castle's moved. It used to be, it ended off right here, but it's over here. And I know these pillars look ugly. It's just a temporary fix. But yeah, I figured this castle was way too close. And it's still a little close, but I just decided, you know what, it's too close. I'm going to go ahead and move it back before I have too much built in the park. In terms of updates to the castle itself, this time there's barely anything. This little bit right here has been added. Other than that, it's exactly the same. Except like for the back, I think I added some windows over there. Went back and shore up. I added another bit of spiral staircase. And yep, long episode. And from here on out, I'm just gonna go ahead and warn you, there will be a cinematic portion at the end, so you can skip till then. But one of my biggest dilemmas in terms of like, other than like obviously what rides to put in, I know Space Mountain, I think I'm gonna have a People Mover, maybe an Autopia, as well as the rockets. Fantasyland is going to have the teacups, the carousel. I think I might do a version of Peter Pan's Flight, but I really want to do a version of the Beauty and the Beast ride at Tokyo Disneyland. Frontierland is going to have Big Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain, and right now those are the 3 lands. There might be more, but I'm not sure. If I do an Adventureland, it's going to be on the side of the river, and I'm not going to have the steamboat, unfortunately. I might later. It's obviously still very, very early in the game for the park, but we'll see. We'll just see. But yeah, Main Street USA is completed, and that's the main bit. When it comes to Splash Mountain, I am not going to do it because of nostalgia. But at the same time, I know why they're retheming it. and I want to do the retheme and not the original, but there is no references, really. There are references, but there's not, like, music I can take, there's not animatronics show scenes that I can take. And also, I don't know. So I think I'm going to do the original version, a shortened version, take out one of the dark ride sections, and have that be there in this plot of land across the river. And I was wanting to do a New Orleans Square for the Haunted Mansion. I still might do that. I just don't know where. It might be over here. We'll see. I'm not sure. But anyways, I've been rambling on long enough. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed. I know I did. So, yeah, I'll catch you guys in episode 4. Hopefully it'll come out within the next week or so. Like I said, my schedule is kind of busy at the moment, so I know you may be thinking, like, how are you saying you don't get much time to play? Obviously, you do all of this stuff. I just work very fast, which is also why I don't like to record myself working. I just work very fast. Because I do have some issues with, in terms of ADHD, I have some issues with that. Anyways, that's not public stuff. Why am I saying that? I'll shut up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a zippity-doo-dah day. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.